So what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to go ahead and just put everything out of your hands right now. Just take everything out of your hands and just go ahead and close your eyes. Just like you to go ahead and close your eyes. I want you just to sit back and to relax. Just breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And I want you to see yourself standing at a fork in the road. You're there at that fork in the road. You've come all of this way, you've come a long way. And now you're at that fork in the road where it's time to make a decision. Do you go left or do you go right? But before we make a decision, we have to understand where that road takes us. And just visualize that fork in the road. And I want you to go down to the fork, to the road on the left. And I want you to go out there a week into your future. A week into your future where you've failed to set goals. You haven't taken action. You haven't made those calls and spoken to those people. And just notice what's happening out there. A week out in the future. Down on that road, down to the left. What do you see taking place? And what's that feeling? And just remember that. And I want you to keep walking down that path. I want you to go out there a month out into the future, a month from now. It's a month of inaction. You've failed to do what you said you'd do. The list is getting longer, the fear's getting greater, and you haven't done what you said you'd do. And just notice what's happening out there a week into your future. Maybe there's a little bit of pain, but maybe not enough yet. So I want you to walk out there a little bit further. 6 months out in the future. You said you'd do this and you didn't. You wrote that list and you didn't complete it. You haven't achieved your goals. Your business hasn't grown. The bills are piling up. How does that feel? 6 months out into your future. And just keep walking down that path. Maybe there's a few people missing out of your life. Maybe all those good opportunities have started to go. I just want you to keep walking. I want you to move out there a year into the future. Still the same thing. 10 years out in the future. You're still delaying it. You're still saying tomorrow, I'll get around to it. Still not believing in yourself. Just notice how that feels. But the good news is, you haven't gone down there yet. And I want you to come all the way back to that fork in the road. All the way back to the fork in the road. And today is a new day. And you can make a new choice. And you can start to go down the right path that'll take you in the right direction. That'll get you all the right things in your life. And I want you to walk out down that path on the right. It's a week out in the future. You've woken up. You've eaten that frog. You've worked from a list. You've called those people you said you'd call. Your business is growing. Just begin to see what's happening in your life a week into the future. Notice those good, positive feelings, the body more energetic. And now keep walking down the right path where you've taken the right action. A week, a month out into your future right now. You've taken action each and every day. You've taken time out. You've had the perfectly balanced life. You can start to sense that financial freedom that you've been seeking. People are joining your team. Your phone's ringing. You're getting resales, referrals, and it's only a month. Because when you change, everything changes. And just notice how that feels. And keep taking that good feeling and keep walking down that path. I want you to go 6 months out into the future. You're constantly taking action. You wake up, you plan your day, you execute your plan. You have strategies and plans for the attainment of your goals. And notice that good feeling. You might even be surprised when you look at your bank account and the money is in there. And just enjoy that feeling because you're on the right path now. Taking that good feeling a year out into the future. Your confidence is sky high. Your weight is where it should be. Your energy levels are higher than you could have ever imagined. You sleep well. You wake up. Life is good. And just going out there a year into the future, 5 years in the future, financial freedom, sitting on the beach, sunbaking, drinking cocktails. And just keep going out there into your future. 10 years from now, that house on the hill, that car, that person, you're on the stage teaching people what you already know. People ringing you, asking for advice. The look on your family's faces when they said, I knew you could do this. I knew you'd be a big success. And realize that today is the day where you make that decision. You're on the right path. And I want you to turn and look back towards now and notice that all the chain of events between then and now start to reevaluate themselves so you can have everything that you've ever wanted. And in a moment, but not yet, I'm going to ask you to come all the way back to now. Bring all of those good feelings, all of those positive vibes, all those positive mental attitudes, that feeling of success. And breathing in and breathing out. And now you're back in that fork on the road. And when you're ready to make the right decision, to go down the right path, to play full out and be a big success, then and only then, I want you to come back into the room right now. All the way back into the room, all the way back into your body, all the way back to now. Good. And just turn to the person next to you and tell them you're going to be a big success. You're going to manage your time more effectively.
Hello, my name is Brian Tracy, and I'd like to introduce to you my friend and business colleague, Daniel Tolson. Now, Daniel is an experienced business coach who has consulted with thousands of clients to help them manage their time more effectively, remove self-limiting beliefs, and make a lot more money. Now, Daniel has also competed with the world's top athletes at the Extreme Games. He is a former Australian champion wakeboarder, and he's also led a team of more than 17,000 cabin crew members. As a business coach, Daniel combines his years of business and leadership experience with the time-tested and proven focal point business coaching systems. Over the past 35 years, I have personally trained more than 5 million business people. I've consulted for more than 1,000 large companies in 79 countries using these exact techniques, and with Daniel here to coach you through them, you will be sure to achieve your personal and business goals faster and easier than you ever thought possible. Whether you work with Daniel in a group training or hire him as your business coach, you're guaranteed to increase your sales and income quickly in the months ahead.